Greetings, friends, and welcome to Captain Samuel's Steel-Shod Fools. Elak of Atlantis is a series of 4 sword and sorcery tales written by Henry Kuttner for Weird Tales magazine in the late 1930s. So Elak is the crown prince of a province in Atlantis, and he's abdicated his throne to go have some adventures. And by adventures, I mean getting drunk, mixing it up with loose tavern women, petty theft, and even murder. Elak really reads like a criminal, and the only other distinguishing thing about him is that he fights with a rapier. Now, he has a sidekick named Lycon, and his main character attributes are that he's just an overweight alcoholic. The character I actually found the most interesting was Dalan the Druid, and they go out of the way to tell you how ugly he is, but he's quite a powerful guy. He can summon lightning strikes, blast fireballs, and scry on enemy warlocks, and spends a lot of time in nature. So a lot of the stories are straightforward battles between lore dumps, such as explaining why Vikings are invading Atlantis and all the geopolitical ramifications of that, and then a lot of unremarkable fights. However, as the story progresses, more of Henry Kuttner's creativity and heavy metal imagery comes out. So, for example, the first story was pretty unremarkable, except at the end, when they all have to go to the elf warlock's castle, and then there's this sky dimension, and they have to jump from these floating teacups to get around. That was pretty cool. My favorite story is actually Spawn of Dagon, in which Elak and Lycon get mixed up in this fight between cultists to an elder god and a local wizard tyrant. That was the most creative heavy metal story that felt the most like Henry Kuttner to me. In terms of what I liked and didn't like about the book, Elak in Atlantis felt flat. It felt like there could have been any rando guy with a rapier fighting other dudes in a generic medieval European setting. And this was early in Kuttner's career, and it takes the stories a while to display his creativity, but when it started to emerge, I really liked it. And it also rustles my jimmies when stories approaching 100 years old have typos in them. Like nobody at Paizo Publishing, who put out this book with their imprint Planet Stories, could have taken a look at the manuscript. So, yeah, there were quite a few typos in this, but at least I have my new number 2 typo of all time. I'm going to read that out loud to you. He lopped off one man's head and ruined another's face with a well-placed kick of his steel-shod fool. Oh man, they meant to say steel-shod foot, but they wrote steel-shod fool. So there you go. This is the first sword and sorcery book where people are getting taken out by steel-shod fools. So anyways, yeah, Elak of Atlantis gets 3 stars from me. It's passable sword and sorcery. If you've read the more Cobbin, Lieber, and Howard, then I recommend it for a deep-cut read in the genre. But otherwise, maybe stick with the classics of the genre. Anyway, hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching.